welcome back to SnowRunner with me, Mark from DadX, and it's Chevy time. We're heading up into that dark corner of the map here on Island Lake, and I can't think of a better vehicle to do it in than this here Scout. It really is probably my favourite vehicle in the game, just in terms of driving about in it. The Lodestar has its own charms, and we shall have a look at those more. Certainly has plenty of grunt, that truck, but this one's just quite agile. Got a little bit stuck here in the mud, but this is pretty much fully upgraded, the autonomous winch, so as long as there is something around, we should be able to keep ourselves out of trouble. But this is a pretty reliable, stable vehicle, and as you can see, I'm climbing up the side of this hill. There's an upgrade up here as well as some more fuel, which we might try to get somewhere more useful while we're near it. Let's see how we get on. Yeah, having the lockable diffs on this truck made all the difference, in combination with that low ratio gearbox, which I still haven't got for the trucks, but thanks for the tip off as to where that is. It's one of the first things hopefully we'll find on the next map. But let's get rid of this little dark corner. Ah, there's the map boundary. I don't think we've ever actually seen a map boundary before, have we? Look at that. That's pretty clear. Quite a nice way of doing it. I guess it's bizarrely artificial, but at the same time, why not? So we just got to cut back around here, get to the top of this hill. Quite a drop off down there to the right by the look of it. Of course, there's probably places on the map that even if you get yourself upright, you might not be able to get out of them. Fortunately, I've not got a vehicle so stuck on this map that I had to reset it. That would have been a little bit of a nightmare. It's one of the reasons that I made sure we got all of the vehicles here, so that maybe we did lose one. Oh, and it's the lockable diffs for the Western White Star. So that truck can now be fully beast mode once we get it back to a garage to refit it. I'm in no rush to do that. It's got metal beams on it at the moment. I think they might be handy on the next map. So for now, we won't rush to get that truck refitted. Right, we've got to find our way off this hill now, I guess. Let's have a little peek at the view. Look at the view, it is spectacular. There's the oil rig. Yeah, you can see them off in the distance. That's pretty nice, I like that. There's a screenshot there. Nice little viewpoint. We need to get off this hill now and get around and find that trailer full of fuel. So we're going to take it nice and easy going down the hill. You can use the low ratio gearbox, remember, on a really steep descent to slow yourself down. Control the speed a little bit so you don't pick up too much, especially in a heavy lorry. Not too much of an issue, to be honest with you, in a Scout vehicle. Right, that seems to be civilization, so we need to turn right and straight up there, and then that road leaves back. Then of course we've got this other dark area of map up here, so we'll be rendezvous with the Taiga. No, we don't want to go that far down actually, do we? We need to turn off down there. Right, yeah, we'll do that. We'll get the fuel trailer, and then we'll go and drive straight through that dark area of the map. Yeah, that's the plan. See what we find up there. I'm assuming there's probably something. I can't imagine that the devs would have left a little area of the map dark and empty. I'm not sure we'll find an upgrade in an area where the watchtowers didn't uncover. There you go, we get some XP for that too. Now remember, we can't hitch this on, but we can tow it. That's the plan, and we can refuel from it. There we are. Cool, good to go. Look after ourselves first, eh? Make sure we're full of fuel. So yeah, I'm not sure what's up in that corner. We shall have a look. There's only a couple of side missions left on the map. There's the timed mission and there's the run around various places mission. I think that's it. But once we're done with the Chevy's little mission, we shall get back to the main job, which is of course clearing those oil sites. So thank you, Farmer Klein, you helped me make up my mind, although it was half made up already. The Fleet Star will be going back to the garage and getting fitted with a saddle so that it can come over here and try to get some of that wrecked oil equipment back to the warehouse. The repair trailers there, of course, they don't work like the fuel trailers. They do need to be hitched to something to be able to repair anything. You can't just drive up and repair yourself, unfortunately. Not that that's an issue, because damage really doesn't seem to be much of an issue in this game anyway. We need to get down to here, and then we're going to turn off up this track. Head up here, and then on into the unknown in this general direction. And then cut back onto that track and rendezvous with the Western White Star up in that corner of the map. And then leave those guys chilling there, ready to maybe break on through to the next map as and when we can. So let's get up this hill. Alright, it's a little bit tight up here, so it's probably the right vehicle to bring. We now have been warned. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, I've seen these before. I don't know if these are counting towards that mission. Let me trigger it. What does it say? Nothing. I can only assume that that's one of the objective points on that run around the map mission. So I'm hoping, because I have triggered a couple more before driving around, that they are going to count towards the mission. I haven't accepted it yet. I don't think I have. I'm hoping that if I go and accept the mission then, because I don't know where one of them is, it doesn't kind of reset them all. It would be a shame if I've got to drive around here again now that I've made the effort. Anyway, we shall see. We're making very good progress. I can't really drive in car because I wouldn't really be able to see where the trail is going. It is a little bit difficult anyway, so do forgive me. I'm doing my best with the camera angle and the trees and the sun. Right, so we're nearly into the darkness. So we're not going to follow straight for the waypoint. That would be mad. I think we can. Oh look, that's one of the little pieces of tree with amazing physics. It's weird. Some of them you can just drive straight past. Some of them will stop you dead. Right. Oh, there's another one of those objectives. Is it on the track? Yeah, I'm not making any amazing discoveries, am I? It's just off the track. And this is certainly the track I would have used to do that mission. Okay, but here's hoping it all counts. I'm not going to have to repeat this off camera. Actually, if I have to repeat it, I'm going to make you all watch it. You can share it with me. Quite a drop down there. We don't want to be going over the edge that way. But we are doing very nicely. I think we must be nearly out of the woods, so to speak. Looks like it's the right way. That tree was a little bit more accommodating. Yeah, we're on the right track, literally. I'm leaving the beacons on. I know since one of the patches you can switch the beacons off. Oh, I put my waypoint right on there, and it has completed the mission. Well, there you go. Purely down to my own personal curiosity, we've done a side mission. I'm glad I did that and didn't kind of leave one or something over in this corner I had to come back and get. That would have been a little bit of a pain. I'm glad that's done that. Well done, game. So without ever activating that mission, I've completed it just by going through the checkpoints during the course of my exploration. Oh, there's a rock here, very nice rock. I've had a really close look. And I think we must be pretty close to, is that the main track over there? I think so. I'm a bit stuck. Still got to be very wary of going off the tracks. Yeah, softens up very quickly. And again, I've got the mist rolling in. The sun is going down. Is it, or is it just getting really misty? But I'm out. I'm onto the track. The White Western Star is over in this general direction somewhere. And indeed, he's down at the end of the track. So the only mission we've got left is the timed one. So we'll have a look at that after we finish the main business. So I'm guessing we've got to run around, find some barrels, get them back there. Okay. Right, now we're going to get back over to the twin steer, which is ready to pull his load. And here he is, pre-positioned and ready to go. I've even turned him round. So we've got now loaded drilling equipment. Let's be away. Now I hope I'm not been too complacent about this guy's ability to do this. But assistance is available should we need it. I'm going to take it reasonably steady. And I'm not going to try this bit with such a long truck on the internal view. There we go, we're all on. I hope we don't have any problems over this crest up here. I guess we didn't on the way here. So it shouldn't be much different with the load on. It's definitely a hefty one. Come on. There's nothing to winch to around here either, is there? Not a lot. Not near this track. Right now we need to take it a little bit easy down this side. We need to do a right turn down here. Alright, and take it gently because I know this ground's quite hard and therefore we will get quite a bounce off of it. It's quite rutted. Lovely. Definitely need the beacons running for this one. It's a fantastic truck. You wouldn't want to take this anywhere near a town, would you? Imagine trying to maneuver this. It'd be an absolute nightmare. Right. There's our friend, the Taiga up ahead. We'll get some fuel on the way past. Although, of course, as we learned, I'm going to double check. Didn't we have to go in the Taiga to refuel this truck? Oh, hello. Can we refuel? Yeah, see, we can't refuel from the tanker. So, oh, wrong button. Change truck, Taiga. Now we can refuel. From the fuel tank to the White Western Star, twin steer, and then change truck back. And that's only with the tankers. The trailers, you don't have to do that. I guess it's to make whoever's being the designated tanker take his role more seriously. I don't know. Right. Are we going to have any problems on this journey? It is quite uneventful. I might cut a chunk of it out or whatever. We'll see. We'll stick with it for now. Who knows what hilarity I may manage to create. But again, I'm backing off. I'm not pushing to get this done as quickly as possible. I'm being a little bit careful. Quick map check. Right, we definitely don't want to go up there. It's literally on this road all the way back. Fantastic. Alright, just to be really careful about the cambers, really. I think apart from that, we shouldn't have any problems. I'm still a little bit surprised by how little so far this stuff on the ground has affected us, be it trees or roots. We did find on that Russian map when we explored that one that it seems to be much more tangly underfoot. So maybe that's just something we've got to look forward to. So the other thing is, if we get the Fleet Star over here with the saddle, we can also make ourselves a lump of money just getting all of the trailers back and selling them. But we'll see. That is something I'll probably do off camera because it sounds a little bit like admin to me. We are making wonderful progress here. Alright, just going to ease up. Got a nice straight approach onto this bridge. There's one bridge out in the swamp that's coming the other way. I found a little bit of a challenge when I was taking this guy out to pick this up. It's just a question of getting him swung round onto the bridge at the right angle to get all of his wheels on there, because the slightest bit of tipping out there was going to be a disaster. Right. Yes, we're turning right. Through the sawmill. We are now retracing our footsteps from the first load we bought. So barring disaster... Ooh, well, I nearly created one there. Barring disaster in the swamp, I'll meet you there. In fact, it's this bridge coming the other way. Obviously getting off the bridge isn't that big an issue because your front wheels are on the ground, but getting your front wheels on and then making sure your back wheels are on this bridge coming the other way is something to pay a little bit of attention to. And in fact, as you can see, we can't swing around enough, certainly not the speed I was going, to get ourselves lined up for the next bridge nicely. So we shall make sure we've done that. And now, as we know only too well, we need to stay on this track. This is a horrible bit of map. That camber there's a killer. Right, come on. There we go. Just got to be ready for that bit there where it drops off to the left and get the truck across and onto the right hand side. That seems to be the way to do it. Oh, don't. Yeah, just be really gentle. There's our collection of scout fuel trailers here. More tidying up to be done at some stage. Let's not crash into that one. It'd be crazy if they exploded, wouldn't it? The one horrible bit on the journey is this puddle. We do have a tree, we need it, but with the diff locks on, this guy seems to grind his way through. There you go. If I remember rightly, the next one is not such a problem. Take the diff locks off, let's see. No diff locks, normal gearbox. Are we gonna... no. Felt like we hit something then. Oh, that back wheel's spinning. I know, we're doing it, we're doing it. We got our traction. Just to get ourselves out of that hole. It's not dilly-dally. Ooh, bit of a wobble there. And right, that's load number 2. Complete. So, I shall see you in the garage. And Smithfield Dam in the Fleet Star. Let's just park this guy up, engine off, handbrake on. We'll leave him here on a nice bit of hard standing. Beautiful. I wish you could get out and have a little look around, or even just a free camera would be handy. I'll see you at the garage. Here we are back in the garage with the Fleet Star. Let's customise him. Let's have a little recap. There is one engine upgrade we've yet to find. Alaska. We need to find that. The gearbox, we've been tipped off as to where to get the off-road one. That's on the next map. We've got the race suspension. Tyres. Have we got mud tyres on? I can't remember. I think we must have. No, we haven't. We got off-road. There's no mud tyres. That's right. Off-road and chained for the trucks. So we've got the best tyres we can. We're going to go for... I'm going to invest for this run in an extended winch. And we're going to sell one of those. Engageable diff locks. We don't need a spare wheel. We don't need a snorkel. We've got the engageable four-wheel drive. Thank you very much. I'm happy with everything, I think. Right, we want to take the flatbed off. We want... Well, which saddle do we want? High saddle. No loading crane. I think it's high saddle. If not, I'll check in the trailer store outside. But I'm sure it's the high saddle we want. Anything else actually? Rear bumper, nothing to see here. Rooftop. No lights. Front bumper. We've got the one with the fog lights. I think that'll do us. I like that one. And I don't think we need any of these embellishments, do we? Now, we do have interior customization, although I've not unlocked much. We'll have Hawaiian Lady for 800. We'll go for the Ace of Spades. Hanging. Must be the air freshener. And then we got stickers. We'll go for the Park Where I Want sticker, I think. We'll have a bit of that. There you go. We have customized our interior. I'll see you back on Island Lake because I can't imagine we're going to have any trouble getting back across Smithfield Dam. So here we are back at the warehouse picking up the trailer. Hopefully off on another successful mission. Let's see how we get on. We got to get around this bloody corner first. There we go. I'm going to head out past the trailer store. It's a slightly longer route, but it hasn't got those horrible wet bits, so I think it's actually quicker to come around this way because you just don't have to spend that little bit of time wallowing around. Right, it's a very big trailer. This is going to be the biggest test the Fleet Star's had so far, I think. But I've looked ahead at the missions to come, and we seem to only have to get one load of the drilling equipment over to Drummond Island, is it? The next map. And then we seem to have to get stuff from the first map to the second map, to Smithfield Dam. So we shall have a look. A couple of long haul journeys on the horizon, I think. Right. I've made the precaution of actually going around ahead and clearing the route, moving the trailer out of the way here and moving the Zisk out of the way over here. So we're not going to try and get through that tight bit. We're going to go back around to the right, take a left, do it that way. That's the plan. Our air freshener is certainly dancing. That's not where we turn off now, that's up here. A Hawaiian lady doesn't seem too mobile considering how much we're bouncing around here. Just try not to hit anything. The journey across Smithfield Dam was very uneventful. We took a few points of engine damage just from bouncing around, but nothing to report at all. Right, so I'm pretty sure we're going straight ahead here. No? Is this where we're turning? This is where we're turning. We're nearly there already. I've got silly waypoints set on the map. That's a little confusing. That one should disappear. Right, so we just got to go straight up here. Where's the Zisk then? Is he somewhere else entirely? Oh, he's way up here. Okay. I thought we were much closer. Maybe he just hasn't been drawn yet. Come on, Fleet Star. Looking good. At least the route here is pretty clear. And nothing to push us off the road. It looks a little bit wet through this section. But we'll be coming downhill when we come back with the load. Ah, there's the Zisk. He was hiding behind a bush. Ziksk. Blue truck. Right. It's all going well so far. We're going to swing around so we don't have to maneuver with the load on. Of course, quite wet in here. With no load on. There you go. Mind you, on the original MudRunner game. That wasn't MudRunner. Spin tyres, I should say. There were some horrendous pickup points you had to use there. Oh, crikey. Right, go. Can we get out? There was, yeah, some of the lumber yards there, the mud just getting in there was a challenge, and then you had to getting turned around was even more of a challenge. We've yet to experience anything that crazy yet. Right. We need to get, this is much easier to get lined up for the bridges than that twin steer, to be honest with you. There you go. Right. Now we just want to keep going, really. Cool, a little bit wobbly. We'll be okay. Blue truck, you stay there. This is the wet bit. Stay over the side with the trees just in case. But no, we seem to be dealing with this okay. There's another very wet bit up here. I don't want to get off the track either. Not too far. We know what happens when we do. Ooh, the weight of the trailer was waggling us around there, but we've made it through what I thought would be a bit of a horrible bit, and we haven't even had to put the diff locks on. So we've still got more to give. Should we need to? Right. This is going really, really well. Fleet Star. The GMC seems to be a little bit redundant, to be honest. We own it still. But I don't know if it's going to have any more work to do. So I think once we've got the next mission done, as in taking the drilling equipment over onto the next map, that is when we shall maybe have a little bit of a stock take, because we haven't really had a look at trucks and buying a truck. We've done quite well with what we found so far, and it's still working. I'm really pleased with this. Definitely the easiest run by far, but shortest. But we're doing it. We're doing it very nicely. And safely, look at that, and compliantly. Not a scratch, not a scratch. Perfect. I think we're going to head back past the trailer park rather than go through the wet bits, because they may be a bit of a challenge. I'm sure this is just a much easier going route in general this way. Slightly more meandering, but without the bit where you're a little bit bogged down. We're just going to take it easy. Oh, this is quite a tight corner though. But luckily we're articulated. Getting around here in that twin start might be a little bit of a multi-point turn, but we're doing okay here. So getting on into evening. This will be a splendid end to a day's work. Keep moving, keep moving. Oh, look at that. Barely a pause to deal with the puddle. And doing very, very nicely. I'll tell you what else is doing nicely, and that's our little fleet of radio control trucks, which will be making an appearance soon in some kind of weird live action SnowRunner episode. Look, we've done it. We've only gone and bloody done it. We've been promoted. We're level 14. That might be good. Lots of XP, quite a lot of money, and the next map is now unlocked. What do we have to do? We have to harbour delivery. We'd have to take one piece of oil drilling equipment, which we now pick up at the warehouse, and we need to take it to Drummond Island. Okay, so we've just picked something up from this island and we brought it over here, and now you want us to take it back. Can we? I don't know, actually. We could have just picked up this piece of drilling equipment 3 times and brought it back. Would that have completed the mission? If you know for sure whether that would or wouldn't, let me know in a comment. Anyway, guys, that seems to be a fantastic point for us to end this episode, quite honestly. Look at that. That's quite nice. Leave us a like if you've liked it. Any comments, particularly whether I could have just used the Fleet Star and gone back and forth to that 1.3 times and got away with it. We'll be back very soon to venture forth into the new map, or a new map for us. So, subscribe if you want to stay in touch, and click the notification bell if you want to know when the video comes out. It won't be very long at all. I'm very keen to get in there. I'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves and each other, and for now, goodbye.